Alrighty. Yeah, nope, not there. No more answers. I gotta go out. Here we go. Goes over, yes.
Should we though?
I think so. His attitude continues enters the flare once again. And the others left, accompanied by a profusely apologetic Jadida. Looks like sandwiches and some. Are those supposed to be French fries or peaches? I can't tell. And then chicken nuggets.
In context, probably also true, but I'm thinking it's for fries.
I'm assuming it is. As we're off, he dropped them off and went to the briefing room. Hey, Green. Dr. Herschel, too. Hi, Randy.
I don't think the others have arrived yet. You two seem friendly all of a sudden.
Ah, that. Well, you see, we were talking last night, and just two guys having a manly heart-to-heart. It was a pretty wild night, wasn't it, Rain?
5 feet apart in a bathtub.
For a manly heart-to-heart, most of the talk was about women. I'll say this, Randy, you certainly live up to your name.
So manly.
Stop, you're making me blush.
Oh, you guys.
Isn't that what it... Is that not what it said? You're gonna make me blush. Okay.
Yeah, you're not reading the lines properly right now, Ghost.
I'll have you know, that's the first one I really screwed up.
Today.
Listen, my brain fills in words that make sense.
I said this already.
You can start calling me Randy too, Instructor Herschel. Us instructors are going to need to stick together if we want to survive the school year.
Then you can call me Toa, too. Thanks, Randy.
Right back at you, Toei.
Hey, don't give me a weird nickname like that.
Oh, you had a nickname for Yuna too, right? Uni, was it? Yeah, it's a habit of mine. Nicknamed a bunch of pals back in Crossbell. Teotot, Keto, Jonester. Hey, how's Teeny Toa sound?
Actually, Toei's fine. Yeah.
Well, well. It sure is lively in here.
Sorry, ma'am.
For what? It warms my heart to see young people such as yourselves opening up to each other.
She says young people, but she's like our age. She's not that much older than them. I think she's like mid 30s.
We're old.
I think she's a little older than us.
We're old.
We're not old, guys.
We're old. We're
We're not old.
Just accept it. We're old.
Oh, we're not.
Old.
Old.
We're not.
Old.
We're barely in
Yes,
our
we are.
30s. We're not old.
We're old.
No, we're not. I refuse.
Not to mention, it's to the school's benefit for the instructors to all get along. It'll be important for our next set of field exercises, too. I'm told the location will be more troublesome than last time.
Of course it is.
Huh? Sorry for the wait.
Instructor Michael, welcome back.
Oh.
You? What's going on?
Thank you, Chief Instructor. And of course you as well, Your Highness. We welcome you to our campus. Thank you for coming all the way here.
My apologies for the sudden visit.
Also, new voice actor for him.
He grew.
I'm Cedric Rice Arnor of Thor's Military Academy's main campus.
Yep, and he's not voiced by Matt Mercer anymore. He has his own voice actor.
Wow. Upgrade.
I know. It's suddenly not Matt Mercer
He's
anymore.
very Tamaki.
However, I am not here today as a student. I come as a representative of the Imperial family to explain the current situation.
And notice he's
Oh,
the
boy.
crown prince because Olivier gave up his spot.
Yes.
Well, I thought he
Yes,
was already
this
the
is
crown
indeed a
prince,
fact.
but okay.
Yeah.
He is.
This was kind of something
But like
we've known.
Olivier has completely stepped away from his responsibilities as Imperial.
I thought that was established
I thought we already established that.
like a long time ago, like with Estelle and Joshua. We had
No,
that.
so
no,
he's
he hadn't officially denounced his position then.
he had
but now
he
did.
he denounced his position between last game and this game.
Like officially speaking, he wasn't
Yes.
gonna get the throne.
So
but,
technically speaking, Cedric has been the crown prince. But like he now like Olivier has completely stepped away from the royal family altogether. No way.
Is this the next location of our field exercises?
Yes, they will be held in the easternmost. Why is that a hard word to say? Territory of the Empire. The Crossbow
Easternmost.
Province. The international trade city annexed into the Empire 1.5 years ago. You will depart Friday evening. The duration will be 3 days. I have a few questions. Thought we were only supposed to cover the western half of the Empire. Originally, yes. However, next weekend, an inspection team will dispatch the crossbow from the Imperial mainland by invitation of Governor General Rufus. Seriously?
But I haven't heard anything about that.
As a countermeasure to threats from terrorists and the Republic, news of the team's visit will only be publicly announced at the end of the week. All members of the inspection team are top-class VIPs. Naturally, the Imperial Army and Railway Military Police will lay out an airtight security system. However, considering the society has begun to move, it was decided to bring in insurance. And so, the Ashen Chevalier and Thor's Branch campus will just so happen to be holding field exercises in the area at the time.
I see.
Using Reen's status as a deterrent.
I understand the reasoning behind it.
Because the Republic is scared of Reen because of what he can do. And so therefore, what better deterrent than put the Ashen Chevalier on the border?
But why did you come here yourself, Your Highness? It seemed as though you were trying to speak on behalf of the Imperial government.
Principal Le Guin. Oh no, this is just my own selfishness. Traditionally, the director of Thors has been a member of the Imperial family. However, the position has sat empty since my older brother relinquished it last year. As the youngest son of the Arnor family, I wish to see the branch campus with my own eyes.
I see. It's been some time since I last saw you, but you certainly have changed. It seems you've been trained well.
Indeed, thank you. As stated, the upcoming field exercises will take place in the Crossbelt province. Instructor Herschel, please stay behind and draw up a preliminary travel plan. Meeting adjourned. Salute His Highness. His Imperial Highness. Sorry, forgot to put Imperial in front of it. Yeah. So that's it then. We'll be exercising all over the Empire then. That's fine, I guess. Randy. Come on. Don't give me that face. Seems like it'll be a huge pain, but if you look at it another way, we're pretty lucky. I'll be able to give you guys all sorts of tips and tricks about the area. That said, we definitely still need to make sure we're prepared. It'd probably be a good idea to get as much practice in for Class 8 as I can too. Let's give it all we got during tomorrow's Panzer Soldat training. Yeah, got it. Coming back home only 2 months after getting stationed at the military academy in the country that invaded his. There's no way he's okay.
Ah, Reen.
Prince Cedric. It's good to see you again. It's been about a year, if I recall.
It certainly has. I'm so sorry I couldn't make it to the ceremony after the Northern War. I would have loved to see you receive your medal. Hearing Alfin recount it to me afterward only made me regret missing it all the more.
Thank you for your kind words.
Reen, might I have a bit of your time? I'd like to speak with you about a number of things. What's happened up until now, and what will happen in the near future.
You know, we're just casually having conversations with the prince of the nation.
They're just besties now. It's fine.
I mean, we did kind of save his life.
Oh, I know.
We did.
It's
He owes
just
us.
funny to be like, yeah, this random teacher from the branch campus is having a private conversation with the prince of the empire.
It's fine.
How
what
much
a
different is it than
delightful little
Estelle and
town.
Joshua?
Yeah, really.
Oh, it's not
Like-
any different. Meeting with Chloe all the time?
Yeah, exactly.
And Olivier.
Yeah, but to be fair, they didn't know Olivier was the prince until the end of the second game.
Still.
But
Because he was intentionally not telling them.
The point still stands.
I mean, you're not wrong. It has a relaxed, almost countryside air to it. Yet is still conveniently near Heimdall. I'm sure it reminds you of Trista as well, and the main campus. Yeah. I was meant to have attended the main campus last year. I should have been able to spend time with you as a fellow student, not like this. Fortunately, I fell ill once more, making my attendance that year out of the question. It was extremely vexing. Your Highness, you're still 17. There's no need to rush your way through school. I was your age when I started at Thors. Oh, that's not the issue. There are certain advantages to me starting at the main campus this year. For one, I've grown quite a bit taller since last year. That's for sure. I almost didn't recognize you. It seems you've been diligent with your combat training, too. You've become quite remarkable. Well, I think I still have quite a ways to go. I wanted to thank you again. If you and the members of Class 7 hadn't come to rescue me, I may very well have lost my life. That, or I would have remained Duke Cayenne's puppet. So, thank you, instructor, for saving me. You're welcome. Anyone else would have done the same. Keep in mind that it wasn't just our power that saved you, Your Highness. We had dozens of people supporting us. Everyone at the Academy, Prince Olivert, even some unexpected help at the last minute. You mean the opera singer Vita Clotilde and Crow, right? What?
I still clearly remember everything that happened back then. Becoming one with the Vermilion Apocalypse. Losing myself in it. I also remember piercing the Azure Knight's chest. Though they were on Duke Cayenne's side, they still helped rescue me. Crow especially. He gave everything he had to open a path to me. And as a result, I've spent all this time cursing my weakness. If only I were stronger back then. If only I had unwavering strength that could stand up to anyone and anything. I wouldn't have been taken advantage of by Duke Cayenne. I wouldn't have been absorbed into the Vermilion Apocalypse.
Your Highness.
But this year, I enrolled at Thor's.
Yes, but it's been a thing with him that he always feels helpless because he was such a sickly child. And he hates that he is so sick. And he gets sick all the time. It's like a character trait of him, is that he hates that. And so it's like, if I would have just been
change
stronger.
the fact that he was a child.
Correct. But he's like, in his mind, if somebody like Reen would have been in that situation, he wouldn't have lost it. Even though he very easily could have.
It was a teenager. There's a difference.
I understand that, but he's just thinking, he's comparing himself to these people that he looks up to. He does not, the disconnect of a child or not doesn't matter. It's I look up to you and you did this, and here I am, you having to save me because I'm too weak to do it myself. It's a victim complex. Like, he just feels like he's the victim. Not victim complex. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't say victim complex, but yeah, like he just feels like he can't live up to that standard.
At the Reborn main campus, the academy that will shape its students and this country to become the true foundation of the world. Have you heard? I had the top score on the entrance exams.
That's amazing, Your Highness. I'm sure the Emperor, the Empress, Prince Olivert, and Princess Alphen are all very proud of you.
No. I still have a long ways to go. I must become even stronger. Strong enough so that no one will be hurt because of my weakness ever again. Yes, that's right. To that end, I must...
Your Highness?
So, Reen, after the next field exercises are over, how would you like to transfer to the main campus?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
The branch campus isn't a bad place per se, but it's still just a pale reflection of the real thing. The main campus has many promising students this year. In addition, the facilities have been improved, and the faculty is far superior. Between the two, which would be more suitable for Erebonia's savior, the Ashen Chevalier?
If you haven't figured out, Cedric thinks real highly of Reen.
The answer should be clear, right?
I can't do that.
What?
He wasn't expecting that answer.
I've been given the task of instructing the new Class 7, as well as all the other students of the branch campus. I only started 2 months ago. I can't abandon my duties here.
Yeah. Imagine telling your Imperial Prince, nah, sorry.
So, I'm sorry, but I can't transfer.
Even at the request of the Crown Prince himself?
Nope.
Even by Your Highness's Imperial command. But, for example, if you wanted me to teach at the main campus in between my classes here, that I could do.
I won't accept that answer.
Prince Cedric?
They came looking for Reed. Ran into the prince.
Yuna and Altina, too.
Ah, hello, Kurt. It's been some time. Nearly half a year, I believe. I'm glad to see you again. I never expected someone of your caliber to enroll at the branch campus.
There is sass in that voice.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, so sassy.
Cedric
He is
kind of
so
became
sassy.
an a-hole.
A little bit.
No kidding.
Is that really you, Your Highness?
Indeed. I've grown quite a bit recently, so it's no wonder you don't recognize me. It seems the past few months have been difficult for you. I imagine after so many years of loyal service, it was a shock for the Vanders to be dismissed as the Imperial family's guardians.
That is rude.
I'm sure it was difficult for you to accept, but there was no need to withdraw from your enrollment at the main campus. But this is a perfect opportunity. You can transfer to the main campus along with Reem.
Oh, let me just throw this out
I
here.
can even have you stationed as my guardian. It would be a simple matter for me to overrule the government's decision.
Hey, you!
What is
Who
with
do you
the
think you are?
sass in his voice?
You're talking
So
all big, but you're wearing a uniform just like ours.
He's dripping with
No,
I'm the
Yuna.
royal.
That's the uniform of Thor's main
Yikes.
campus. He is Cedric Ryse Arnor, the crown prince of the Empire of Erebonia.
Wait.
Oops.
Oh, you don't recognize me? Are you a foreigner then? Or perhaps from one of our newer provinces? Aha, and it's been a while since I've seen you too, Miss Black Rabbit. Major Lector and Lord Rufus told me you were attending the school. Well, if Reen transfers to the main campus, I can accept you tagging along with him.
Transfer to the main campus.
Wait,
He's
what?
just throwing that out there like it's nothing.
I'll return to hear your decision another day. I expect a favorable reply, Instructor Reen
He already
Schwarzer.
told you no.
Man, what a poacher.
Michael's like, oh no.
What just happened?
We have the same question, Kurt.
Same question. Because that is...
I know things.
So
that
many
is
things
like
just
a
happened at once.
180 flip of his personality.
It really
Uh-huh. Now I understand. I had wondered why he was so enthusiastic. So his visit here was a spur-of-the-moment decision? Correct. I was surprised by it myself. Your assignment to the branch campus was due to your own request lining up with the aims of a number of others. I agree that it makes no sense to transfer you. However, this is the heir of the Empire we're talking about. Yeah. If His Highness is adamant about something, all the government can do is comply. For now, I leave the call to you. Let me know if you change your mind. You know, we could also just talk to the princess or the emperor and, you know.
Like, your son is out of line. Control your son, thank you.
Sheesh. What does he expect me to say? Oh well, it's getting late, so I'll make my rounds around the school and head home. Wow.
What if it's a test?
Highness has
could be a
changed
test.
so much. Even his pose gets cockier.
It's so ugh.
I remember Princess Alpha
What if-
mentioning it.
What if it's a test? I'm just like,
I didn't expect it to be
it's so
that
different.
Kurt seemed to be pretty down about it, and Yuna was completely furious. I can enter Iron Hell Keep at any time!
Ooh.
I got a message on my Arcus. From Elliot. Hey Reen, everything going alright? I'm currently on a train heading towards the capital. I thought the tour was a huge success. I'm so happy knowing that so many people got to listen to my music. Anyway, I've got some downtime till my next tour, so I figured I'd visit home. Nice if I could see you too. Actually, it'd make more sense to drop by Leaves first since it's on the way. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm glad his tour went well. If I recall, this is his first real break in a while. Nobody gets enough time to kick back and relax. It would be nice if we could meet and catch up, but I'll be busy starting tomorrow. You wouldn't mind meeting today? Okay, I'm gonna close this because I don't remember. Yeah, okay. So I do have the bonding points to meet with Elliot. Yeah. Hey, Reen. Got my message already? Sure did. You still on the train to the capital? If you are, you should really drop by Lee's while you're on the way. You sure? I was half kidding, but how can I say no to that? To be there soon. So, do you think you can wait at the station? Green did exactly that. Thieves. It's got a pretty nice atmosphere. Kinda reminds me of Trista a little. Right? It's kinda comforting how similar it is. Gets me a bit nostalgic. Is there anyone in particular you'd like to see? I'll give you the tour. Well, since you're taking requests, I've gotta see the branch campus. I've gotta admit, I'm pretty curious what your new workplace is like. Can't just leave you hanging then. In that case, let's get going. Oh, so this is the branch campus. It looks so modern. Yeah, it doesn't have the same sense of history you get from the main campus. True, but it's got such a nice style to it, and I can see the functional beauty in the design. I like it. Standing here in front of the school makes me think back to our entrance ceremony. Yeah, the same day we met. All the memories come rushing back. Feels like it was just yesterday. You're right. Hey, you want to go say hi to Mint while you're here? Oh, that's right. She's helping out here, isn't she? You think she'll be surprised to see me show up here out of the blue? Green then showed Elliot around the campus. Mint, who was in the wind orchestra with him on the main campus, was overjoyed to see Elliot again. Overseed to joy Elliot again. And decided to tag along. Afterward, the three of them toured the classrooms and reminisced their own school days while the school bathed in the setting sun. What's that sound? It seems like the Modern Music Club. Would you like to peek in on their performance? No. This will need do troops. Valerie, Zila, but emotions. Peter may have stepped away. Oh, she's back.
Sorry. I didn't realize I muted myself. Whoopsies. Am I Valerie?
Yes, Zila, but emotions.
Got it. We're stopping again.
It's the melody line right there. There's no punch to it. We need to make sure we're fixing any issues as they pop up. You make it sound easy. Of course, Elliot cannot help but make an entrance. What if you added this melody? Oh. You hope this is Sutherland. He managed to get a rock sound like a Fey violin. Trying to jump in out of nowhere. Looked fun, so I couldn't help but join. I was in the wind orchestra at the main campus for a bit. Alright if I play with you guys?
This is totally normal. Totally normal.
Absolutely,
you know what?
no
This
brothers.
happens.
Fancy teaching us some of your tricks while you're at it.
Man, D, how many times did somebody just walk in on your recital stuff?
Practice sessions?
It's like, try this, yeah.
Not trying,
Yeah.
but people just they were just like, oh, I know it's you in there because you're playing this song, and I know that you're practicing this song for the upcoming thing, and then they always hug out.
But have you ever had someone just walk in and play something? And it's like, oh, sorry, did I?
They wouldn't dare.
I'm sorry, the entrance was hilarious to me.
This
It's very funny.
We would. I should say this would never happen, but no, because we used to do this to each other to screw each other up. If we weren't like in a crunch for something, like we would randomly start playing to interrupt another person just to be stupid. But it was never if we were actually like seriously trying for something.
The people that I knew, all they would do is stick their head in the door and be like, "Hi, how's it going?"
No, if we had an instrument,
Pretty
it would
much,
not be uncommon for like because depending on how the practice rooms were, there was like a window that a lot of people like tend. Each practice room kind of had a window in it that faced outside. And it was not uncommon for people to sit facing the window, which meant their back was to the door. So it would not be uncommon
That's a
for
terrible
somebody
idea.
with like a clarinet or a saxophone or a trumpet sneak up, crack the door because it was a newer school, so the doors didn't creak or anything. You'd open it up and you just go and then just shut the door and walk away.
Yeah, no.
But you'd
people
walk
would
the
not
opposite
dare
way
do
of the
that to me when I'm
window that was
practicing.
in the room, so that, like you couldn't get seen. It happened all the time.
In high school, it wasn't that like people didn't want to mess with each other. 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you, one of the two band directors would be, "What are you doing?" If you try to do that kind of bullshit.
Oh, our band director. As long as there was nothing pressing happening, was all for doing stupid pranks. Our band director and our choir director were all for being stupid and silly as long as we were accomplishing things and as long as we weren't like in a crunch time of like we need to get this done because states in a week or whatever it is. But like if people were just in there practicing random parts for something that was months down the road, they would even sometimes, because my band director played trumpet, so every once in a while he'd walk in with like a tuba just and then just leave. He'd walk in like the middle of the band room while people are starting talking, would just blow a really loud note on the tuba and then just walk back to his office like nothing happened. Like, okay.
Yeah, no, not ours.
Yeah, he was very silly when I was there. Apparently after I left, he became not quite as silly. But while I was there, he was quite silly. As was our choir director.
Anyways. Well, why not?
Oh, let me join too. It's been a while since I've gotten to play my flute.
She would be a flautist.
She literally was. We saw her in the last games with him. Typical Elliot. I guess I can stay here and listen a bit. Yeah, because Reen doesn't play an instrument.
Right.
He doesn't play guitar, lute at all.
Gosh,
Yeah.
that was a long survey from this website.
That was
Holy
a
cow.
blast. We even got Min to join in too. Felt just like old days back in the wind orchestra. Yeah, I'm sure it was a good time for Pablo and the others too. Thanks, Elliot. You don't need to thank me. It was refreshing getting to play pieces I don't usually do on tour. I'm surprised you can even play intense rock music like that. That thanks to your time spent studying at the Imperial Music Academy? Yep, pretty much. Get to hear and play a bunch of instruments beside the violin while I was there. Besides, music is music, no matter the instrument. Music can cross the boundaries between different countries or ways of life and unite the hearts of many people. really are amazing, Elliot. I know your tour across the Empire will be a huge success. Once things around here settle down, I'll definitely want to come to one of your concerts.
In that case, I'll make sure to reserve a special seat just for you. Everyone from our Class 7 and your new students are welcome too, of course.
I'll be looking forward to it. Like how Elliot is just like one of his best bros.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was the closest to Reen in the first games. Like, because he was really his first real friend. But it's so much fun. Let's see what Kurt has to say. Kurt, are you alright? You look a bit pale. Forgive me, instructor. It would seem I'm a bit tired. It's been quite a busy day going through the keep and whatnot. I bet he's worried about Prince Cedric. Yeah, help a brother out. It's close by, that might help. Hey Kurt, if you got some time, care to come with me? I know a great pick-me-up for when you're tired. Huh? And Kurt and the preparations are headed under the bridge. Fishing! Got one!
Why do places make you have a text subscription to get discounts? Why do they do this?
Not
Nice
bad.
fish.
It seems you're quite skilled at this. I don't know why people do that. I hate that.
Like, I'm just gonna stop it as soon as I get the discount. Why would it? Why?
Exactly.
What cookies do you need my cell phone number for?
Cookies! There's no sign I'm likely to catch anything anytime soon. However, just standing here with the fishing pole is quite enjoyable as it is. Right? Master Kafai used to take me fishing all the time back in the day. The trembling of a wandering heart goes into the rod, travels along the string, and is sensed by the fish. Thus, fishing is perfect for both understanding and facing oneself. He'd always tell me that. I just feel like he'd say that in a voice, so I decided to do it. Understanding and facing oneself. You knew, right, Instructor Reen? About His Highness Cedric? How he's changed? Yeah, I heard it from Princess Alfender in the military ceremony at the end of the Northern War. It's almost shocking how different he looks now. You hadn't seen His Highness in a while, right? Yes, the last time I'd visited him was when he was ill. My family was there that day to pay our farewells. It's the final day of our duties as the Vander family. When you were dismissed as the Imperial family's guardians. The decision was officially handed down in the middle of last year, right? Yes, at the time, His Highness was still kind and considerate. But I was so caught up with myself, I couldn't even notice what was happening to him. Perhaps I should have stayed by his side regardless of roles, just as you'd said. Kurt, do you regret coming here to the branch campus? Well, in the end, the decision to come here was mine alone, even if the reason behind it was not a positive one. However, that thought did occur to me when I met His Highness earlier. I suppose it's the wandering in my heart that scared off the fish. Then wander as much as you need to. Wander until you find something. Thinking back, Master Kafai never stood in the way of my wandering. I wandered. I got lost so many times in my life. I ended up here, along with my friends, each of whom had their own doubts in their hearts. Might be a little lost now, but I know you'll find your own path one day. Wandering's fine, as long as you've got fellow wanderers by your side. Yuna, Altina, the students in the other classes, even me. Wander as much as I need to. That's the first time anyone's ever told me something like that. Hey, Kurt! Get...
Wow.
Looks like you managed to catch one after all.
That'd be bigger than what it actually
This
reacted
is
for.
more than enough to satisfy me for the time being. In addition, it seems my eyes have finally been opened, if only a little. Until I figure things out with my family and His Highness, I'll wander as much as I need to. I'll likely continue to cause you trouble until I can find my path. But I ask that you continue to assist me, instructor. Absolutely. After that, the two spent time quietly fishing. On increase to 2. I like Kurt's storyline out of Kurt's and Altina's, I think, are my favorite from Class 7. Yuna's is good. It's just I prefer the other two. Gotta do the daily bath ritual and see who randomly walks in.
Awkward.
Yeah, nobody here. Just like I thought. Guess most of the students hit the baths before dinner, before bed, or first thing in the morning. They are not in the same room. There's a wall. Let me just say this now.
Good.
Which girl is this?
I don't know. I'm just saying they did not make this weird. There's a wall.
Well, it
There's
says
just like
instructor, so either it's Altina or it's Yuna.
Well, yeah.
Or that
Yeah.
other
I
one.
kind of
maybe.
assumed.
yeah. There's like vent things up at the top, which is how they hear each other through. But they did not do weird Japanese things.
Not yet.
Is that you, Altina?
There's still time.
Altina.
Okay. 1 second. I'm finishing a purchase.
Ooh, purchase. Purchasing.
Mm-hmm.
I just purchased things today too. Got my
Well,
headphones.
I wasn't
which
home
are
till
great.
8 p.m., so, you know, I had to finish purchasing now.
That is fair.
Alright. Yes, what a coincidence. Perhaps I should come over there and wash your back.
I think you've been hanging out with a certain someone too much lately.
Who's that?
Muse.
Oh,
Who else would offer to come over and wash Reen's back?
it's fair. I can feel the stress from my body being alleviated.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the best part of bathing. That and
It
getting
is.
yourself cleaned, of course.
Also a bonus. Yes, showers are more efficient for cleaning, but I now understand why you advised me to try the bath.
That's good to hear. Remember you mentioning you only ever take showers. Don't recommend staying in the hot water too long, but you really should make a habit out of taking baths.
I'll think about it. You really are insistent, though. Do you have some sort of ulterior motive?
Of course not. My hometown's all about House Springs, remember? You've seen it yourself.
Oh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel bad. Anyway, though they're not quite as good as hot springs, I'm still a big advocate of baths. They're especially useful when you're tired from training, like from today's keep trial, for example.
Yeah. Bathing actually feels pretty nice. And a little nostalgic?
Altina? It's good to relax, but be sure to avoid drowning, okay? Okay, don't get too relaxed that you fall asleep.
Concerning. Thank you for the advice. It seems I needed to recover from more fatigue than estimated. That's a mood.
Well, I'm glad the bath helped. Oh, and I thought you might enjoy this. Glass of strawberry milk.
Oh?
You can get pretty steamed up after a nice hot bath. So, it's the perfect way to cool down. Give it a try.
Understood. Commencing traditional cool-down beverage.
I guess she's psyching herself up?
Like, what?
There were a few more in the fridge, so maybe I'll grab one myself. Obtained strawberry milk. That's the real reason to do those, is getting strawberry milks.
I mean, that seems like a nice bonus for that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because if I go... Let me see if I can find the strawberry milk. Yeah, they give you 100 health and 60 CP just from one. They're super helpful. 100 health HP, not as much, but the 60 CP, that's really nice. Panzer Soldat training, followed by the field exercises. Things are going to get busy from tomorrow on. Head back to my room for the day, yes. Phew, what a day. Next field exercises are in Crossbell, and we'll need to look after our VIP inspection team on top of that. Randy acted like it was no big deal, but I need to tell Yuna about it tomorrow. It's 9 p.m. Oven time will be on soon. Should call Machias and tell him about the field exercises. Oh, it's starting. Guess the intelligence division hasn't been able to catch her yet.
Good evening, dear listeners. It's 9 p.m. on May 14th, and you are tuned in to Radio Trista. It's about that time again. Time for Abend time, that is. The Lino flowers have been scattered to the winds, and the weather has been just right these past few days. This is the time of year where many people start their new lives. But with a new life comes some wistfulness for the past. When I start feeling like that, I find a little weekend trip is the best way to shake things up. Celtic and Jirai will always hold a special place in my heart for their unrivaled shopping options. But the place I'd like to talk about today is Crossbell City. Things were a bit rough there for a while, but it's in much better shape now. In fact, as of last year, it's the top travel spot for domestic vacations. Not only are they famous for their cutting-edge technology, but who doesn't love Mishi, the adorable mascot of Michelin Wonderland? I, for one, have a huge weakness for Mishi souvenirs. I've collected way too many as is, yet I still catch myself pining for them in gift shops. I hear Crossbell's department stores even have entire shops dedicated to Mishi. Oh, I'd just love to visit sometime. My wallet, on the other hand. Anyway, next up, we have some letters to read. The Princess is an Angel writes to us from Heimdall.
After the program was over, Reen contacted Machias. I fought up in time, Missy's appearance, and the upcoming field exercises.
I have to say, Misty still got it. Ah, she's so elegant, yet with just the right touch of playfulness. Almost makes me forget she's an immensely powerful witch.
I love that. Almost makes me think.
Almost.
I hear ya. She's the same as ever. Yeah, Crossbow City, huh? The timing's too good to be true. Oh. Not to mention, you'll be there for your business trip, too.
Looks like my info proved accurate. Though we'll be there at around the same time as the inspection team, we'll be doing our own inspections separate from them. I'm sure we'll both be up to our ears in work, but would you be able to make some time to meet up?
Yeah, of course. Let's keep each other posted. Oh, and by the way, you don't happen to know who will be on the inspection team, do you?
Well, due to the nature of our work, the government doesn't really go out of its way to send us info like that. I've got a few guesses, but I'll hold off on speculation for now. About the Crown Prince. His transformation is popular water cooler conversation here in Heimdall, but I'm surprised to hear he tried to pull you out of the branch campus.
I'm starting to feel like I was a little too harsh on him. I'd like to talk with him again if I get the chance. No, I think you were the right amount of harsh. Personally. And this is where we're going to save, because now we're going to get into cutscenes.
Oh.
And we're going to call it here for the night. Because then it's just going to be a bunch of cutscenes and a Panzer Soldat training, and then more cutscenes, and there's not going to be much of a chance to save. So, we're just going to call it here for the night.
Okay.
I'm going to go raid Mortal Rolls. They're doing more D&Ds. Thank y'all for watching. We will be
Why
back
do I have two Amazon tabs? I'm with the
at
same
latest
things.
Wednesday.
What am I doing?
See you about tomorrow, but the latest Wednesday with more voices. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.